CBS Sports predicting Week 18 and how Week 18 is going to fall. I'll be honest with you, this is going to be one interesting week in the NFL, man. And I feel like this was one of the best Week 18s we've had in a long time in football. I mean, you got the number one seed for the NFC up for grabs. You got the 7th seed of the AFC up for grabs. There's a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things going on. But let's get started. Ravens versus Brownies. What does CBS think? CBS has the Ravens winning 41-10. So they think it's going to be a slaughter fest. I highly disagree with that because, again, this is AFC North football. There is no way in bloody hell that this ends up being that much of a shootout. Number one, I don't think that's going to happen. Number two, last time the Ravens played the Browns, they actually lost to them. And they barely scored any points. So I'm not confident in any capacity that they're going to blow them out. I think the Ravens win, but I think the Ravens win something like 13-10. I don't think it's going to be maybe 13-3. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Bengals at Steelers to keep the Bengals alive in the playoff picture. And CBS Sports thinks the Bengals will win 34-27. Yeah, I agree with it being a high-scoring affair. I mean, it seems like the Steelers' defense is falling apart. You have Cam Haywood coming out and saying how, he feels like only 10 players are actually trying on defense and the 11th player isn't trying. It's a mess on defense, but I do think their offense can get going, get things clicking. I know they lost to the Chiefs. They also lost to the Ravens in very bad fashions, but I think their offense could still figure out a way to beat our defense because, let's be honest, a middle school offense can beat our defense. Although our defense the last couple weeks have been a lot better. I will give them credit, but this keeps us alive in the playoffs for now. All right. Tampa Bay, they have the Saints losing to the Bucs. This would give the Bucs I believe the 3rd seed in the NFC playoff picture. So, interestingly enough, they would still be alive. Well, they're already in the playoffs. But no, sorry, my bad. They have to, I believe the Bucs have to win to get in. If they lose, they can get knocked out. But they have to win to get in. Giants at Philly. Come on, give me Philly. Give me the Giants to win this game. Giants win 27-23. I love this so much. I would love to see this. Although Saquon Barkley is going to get over 100 rushing yards, at 100% is going to happen. And Saquon is going to break Eric Dickerson's record. So, in the end, I don't think Philly really cares about this game. They more or less just care about the fact of knocking out that record and getting that record done with. And I could see Saquon Barkley in this game have 40 carries, in all honesty. But at the same time, Philly is worried about the playoffs, and they play the Packers in the first round of the playoffs. So we'll see how this ends up turning out. Miami at Jets. We need so badly for this to be Jets win this game. CBS Sports thinks the Jets win 20-17 over the Dolphins. Oh, man, that's like an absolute orgasm. Thank you. I would love for this to happen, although that 20-17 sounds very close. Sounds like a last-second field goal, and it sounds like my sanity would be going absolutely crazy because I will be live streaming both the Jets game and the Kansas City Chiefs game if we win on Saturday. So I can't imagine what our sanity will be like. But next up on the docket is the game of the week. Kansas City at Denver. Okay. Broncos win 27-24. I would be sick. That means probably a last-second field goal as well. If Miami loses, we win, and Denver wins, I feel like that's just the ultimate kick in the gut. At least if Miami wins, right? We can't get in if Miami wins, okay? So at least if Miami wins, because they're currently, if they win, they'll be 4-2 in the division. We are currently, if we win, we'll be 3-3. So at least if Miami wins, I can have the, happiness of knowing, you know what, the Jets just suck, and really it just came down to the fact the Jets just suck. It doesn't come to the fact that the Chiefs rested their starters versus the Broncos. It comes down to the fact that the Jets just suck. And I could just sit here all off season and say I hate the Jets and the Jets suck and the Jets are awful. But if the Broncos, man, if they beat the Chiefs, I'm going to hate the Chiefs even more. I already hate them. I'm going to hate them even more. Vikings at Lions. Lions win over Vikings. 30-23. They take the number 1 seed. And yeah. Honestly, what's funny about this game is I highly disagree. It's going to be 30-23. I think the Lions will win, but I think the final score of this game is this is probably going to be the best game of the year. This will probably be something like 56-53. I think this is going to be over 100 points scored in this game. 100%. So then they have Falcons beat Panthers, Texans beat Titans, Packers beat Bears, Commanders beat the Cowboys, Colts beat the Jags, Seahawks beat the Rams, Bills beat the Patriots, Chargers over Raiders, 49ers over Cardinals. Nice. Yeah. So last week, I predicted the Broncos would score exactly 24 points and lose to the Bengals. Guess what happened? Okay, so this person actually predicted our game correctly, exactly the correct score, and that they would lose. So that's kind of funny how this person now is predicting the Broncos to win. See, if they didn't predict the Broncos to win, if they just predict everything else the way they did, I'd be happy. But now that the fact that they predict the Broncos to win, and please don't win. Like I said, if Miami wins, and if the Broncos lose, right, which I think they will, but Miami wins, at least I can then, again, I'm not going to be happy, but it's like, at least I could be like, well, our season really came down to the Jets. And then I'm going to feel how Jets fans feel, where I'm like, all right, those damn Jets did it again. But yeah, man. Also, I feel like the Broncos get in the playoffs. They're not going anywhere. They're really not. I feel like Miami gets in the playoffs. The only good thing is I feel like they could actually go somewhere in the playoffs. They have a good defense, and if Tua's healthy, they could actually move the ball and score. So I have some faith in the Dolphins as well. I have no faith in the Broncos. Not, again, taking a shot at Bo Nix in any way. I just feel like the Miami Dolphins, and right now, I feel like they could go farther than the Broncos. But it's my personal opinion. I'll see you guys next one, though. Peace.